So as the tradition on our Friday breakfast, it's an honor to announce our annual Texas Patriots Excellence in Achievement Award that's made possible by longtime supporters Joe and Olga San Miguel since 2019. And as many of you know, Joe passed away in 2023. He loved being part of this award presentation, but we are so fortunate and honored that their daughter, Christina Soto, is able to join Olga here today to celebrate this award. Please welcome. We know that Joe will always be with us in spirit. We are proud to carry on the legacy that he and Olga have created to honor the accomplishments and dedication of our TPPF staff who have significantly moved forward our mission over the last 24 months. The idea for this award is really to recognize extraordinary achievement within a foundation that is already extraordinary in and of itself. I hope you've seen this week and will agree with me the amazing work that the men and women of the Texas Public Policy Foundation are doing in Texas and across the nation each and every day, which can make you understand how hard it is to pick one staff member every year for this award. But in years past, with the generosity of Olga and Joe San Miguel, we've recognized the amazing work that TPPF has done in litigation, in healthcare, in education, and representing decades of service to the Texas Public Policy Foundation, because it's typical that it's one of our senior longstanding staff who have put years into the foundation to get to the level to receive this award. But that's not always the case. And so, as part of the award recognition here, I really want to honor the families of our staff who also sacrifice in allowing the men and women of TPPF to work as hard as we do. The legislative session that's going on, we'll have staff members literally at the Capitol till 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, working weekends, and then the travel schedule with our litigation team that goes all over the country. The privilege that we have to do this kind of work is thanks to your generosity, but it is also thanks to our husbands and our wives, our spouses, our families that stay at home, that keep the wheels turning and everything to allow us to fight to keep Texas and America the freest place on earth. And so as part of that, I just really want to honor and thank all the entire families of our TPPF family for what they contribute there, which is especially fun today because my colleague that we are going to honor, my colleague probably assumes that my colleague's spouse is at home taking care of the kids. But that's not the case because Natalie Findlay is not in Washington, D.C. right now. In fact, I'd ask Josh Findlay's wife, Natalie Findlay, here from Washington, D.C., to come out. And helping me in presenting this award and honoring her husband, Josh Findlay. Josh Findlay is stunned, I can see. He's an amazing patriot that's been leading our election integrity project. We hired Josh with a Mission Impossible challenge almost a year and a half ago. He at the time had been running the election integrity effort with the Republican National Committee, and we observed after the disaster of 2020 that one of the challenges was in the administration of the elections, that when you had poorly administered elections, it created opportunities for fraud and malfeasance and caused errors that caused us to question the integrity of the election process. And we knew that with the 2024 election, especially in the key battleground states, that we needed to make sure that the elections were run legally and correctly in areas such as Las Vegas, such as Milwaukee, such as Detroit, and the 7 key battleground states that we invested in. So thanks to some amazing generosity, we had the resources, we had the vision, but we didn't have the talent or really the way to get it done until we connected with Josh Findlay and hired him to build out this amazing national network that we deployed last year that was successful in recruiting and using over 1,000 individuals on election day that were in the election offices of all of the key areas in the key states and working with them for months ahead of time to make sure that the election results would be legally administered and then the true will of the voter would shine through. And so Josh built an amazing, amazing team and delivered on that success. So would you help me in thanking and honoring our award recipient today, the 2025 Texas Patriots Excellence in Achievement Award, Joshua Findlay. Natalie, welcome to the Texas Public Policy Foundation and to Texas. Thank you for joining us. Josh, congratulations. I invite you to have anything to say if you'd like.
First of all, thank you so much. You have no idea what this means personally. There have been a lot of battles in election integrity over the years, from the left, sometimes from our own side, and it feels like I found a home at the Texas Public Policy Foundation for all of the support that you have given. So thank you for that. The other side of this is part of the reason I'm so shocked is that this is such a team effort. First of all, we could not have done this without the support of you. Our little team, I feel like we do excellent work, but if we don't have the tools to do that work, we can't be effective. So thank you so much for your support financially for our project. I cannot thank Greg and Rob and Chuck and everyone on the team that whenever I would come with some crazy idea that needed to be done, there was a gap that needed to be filled, they said yes every single time. And I can't thank them enough for the support here. Yes. Byron Fisher, who has been with me for years through all of these battles, he's our chief of staff. And Annalise Powers, who is also here, our staff, spent so much time on the ground, and I have to thank them for the wonderful work that they did. And then finally, I say the most underrated election integrity heroes of this last election cycle was our development team. The time that they put in to making sure that we had the tools that we needed to be successful this election cycle. We just, like I said, we could not have done that without them. So thank you so much for this. The work is just beginning. There is a lot left to do, but thank you. This is the honor of a lifetime. I appreciate this.
Joshua Findlay, congratulations. And as a teaser, his panel on election integrity will be later this morning. So to get more of the details about the victories of TPPF over the past year, as well as the challenges still ahead, please consider joining him and his experts for that discussion.